Hey everybody, my name is April and her name is Emma, and this is Thrifty Nerdy Mom. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. We're so glad to see everyone. And today we are doing mine, maybe a little bit of Emma's, top 5 favorite MCU movies. But before we get into that, please like and subscribe, join our family, especially love Marvel, because we love Marvel too. But, yeah, you ready to get into my list? Mm-hmm. And you can let them know if you agree or disagree. Mm-hmm. Does that sound good? So, let's jump on into my 5 favorite Marvel movies. Most of them are going to be in the MCU, but, the top 5 are in the MCU. But I'm rambling, so let's get on to number 5. So number 5 is probably not going to be a surprise to a whole lot of people. It is Captain America, of course, but it's Captain America First Avenger. And I really love that movie. I think it's like just a fantastic movie, but it doesn't rank higher on my list just because the Captain America movies really build for me type of thing, and so the first one was like, it was good, but it just wasn't like, boom. But that being said, it was seriously how I started off my love of the MCU. My nephew / little brother, he's adopted. It's a situation, but let's start that over. So, let's start off with number 5. And number 5 is not really a surprise to anyone, and that is Captain America, the First Avenger. So, not only is it the first in the Captain America series, but it's honestly the first MCU movie I had ever really, got into. Spider-Man, there was Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, and I'd kind of seen them, kind of on the side on TV, but and I'd even seen Iron Man kind of just on TV after it was released. But my little brother wanted to go see Captain America in theaters and begged for me to take him, and I took him, and instantly just love Captain America, don't I? Mm-hmm. He's my favorite. Yes. And so, not only was it the start of my love for Captain America, it was also the start of my love for the MCU, and it just built from there. And I rewatched Iron Man after that, and, had more of an understanding, and I watched Thor. I think I watched Thor after the first Avenger, and, I liked it, but Captain America First Avenger is my number. So, number 4. Do you know what my number 4 is? No idea. So number 4 for me is the first Avengers movie. That is, again, another movie that I took my little brother to, and I was more excited about it. I made him go along with me. And so it was just, it's great. Loki was the villain. Love Loki. With a little bit sprinkle of Thanos here and there. But, it was just all those superheroes coming together to be a team and just getting all their personalities and things like that. You originally start seeing a little bit of that Thor and Loki banter, which I really, really love too. Well, you saw that in the first movie, but you see it in the second one too, and then you see it in previous movies. Emma really loved that movie when she was a little girl. Do you remember what your favorite thing was? Her favorite was when Captain America would, rally up the team, and then, final thing, he looked at Hulk and he said, "Hulk, smash." And Emma would, run around and go, "Hulk, smash! Hulk, smash!"
And I even broke her glasses when I was a baby.
Yes, she loved Hulk smashing things, and broke my glasses one time. And
it was so funny.
It's just a joke. She it's a inside joke that she would Hulk smash everything because she really loved Hulk when she was a kid. Who's your favorite superhero now?
I don't know. Not yet.
You don't have one. What?
I really don't know yet.
Okay. But yes, so First Avenger, for several reasons. I really love it. It's almost nostalgic now too, after, seeing all the other movies, because it's where they began to be a team and stuff like that, and you know so much more now than you do previously. So number 4 is the first Avengers. Number 3. So we go from the first Avengers movie to the most recent one, and that is Endgame. So Endgame was epic. It was so epic. It had everybody in it, and so many good parts. It was so great. Infinity War was good, but I was very, very sad at the ending. Like, I was just like, that last phase was too much. But Endgame just tied it all up, just tied everything up, tied that Infinity War up. It was so good. It was really good. I remember sitting in theaters when I first watched it, and I was kind of alone and just crying my eyes out. And really, Tony redeems himself big time. I've said that before. Tony redeems himself. Captain, spoiler alert, if you guys have not watched it, turn around right now. Spoiler alert, Captain, when he grabs the hammer, I like jumped out of my seat. I was like, yes!
That's funny.
Emma wasn't with me. She's seen it later on with me, and like, she wasn't as excited as I was still, but I was like, yes! I was so excited. And then Captain has a happy ending. Oh my god, Captain has a happy ending, and it's just great. He needed that, and it's setting up for different things. Falcon and Winter Soldier, which has me a little stressed out. Just saw the first episode. Rough. Anyways, so Endgame, and Bro Thor, Fat Thor, whatever you want to call him, he was amazing. I love that he was hanging out with Korg. I love at the end that he's going to hang out with the Guardians and do his thing there. It's good time. It's a good time. And Thor, just in general, he's been through a lot through his journey, and you just kind of see him not be in a great place. And it's good just to see the Avengers being normal people too. That's why I think I liked Chubby Thor. He's not really fat. Chubby Thor. That's why I really loved Chubby Thor in that movie. Just because, real person, real problems type of thing. But yeah, that is number 3. 3? We're at number 3?
Mm-hmm. So that means only 2 more until we're done.
More left. So, number 2. And I kind of left that off just then at Thor. So, number 2 is Thor Ragnarok. That movie was hilarious. And you just... it was so good. I laughed the entire way. I've been saying this the entire time. Thor's kind of build up to, you see like his personality come out, and there's more maturity, and he's more willing to lay on the line for the people of Asgard. And Loki, you never know what side Loki's on. He's a trickster. That's why I love him so much.
The whole movie.
Yes. Well, I mean, even then, you never know what side he's on. He's like, he helps Thor defeat Hela, and then all of a sudden he stole the Tesseract too. You never know what side Loki's on. So, really, Ragnarok is great.
Right? He's other times, not so much.
Yeah. And the Grandmaster, played by Jeff Goldblum, was so great. I really, really love that one too. And just every little element. Whitey? I don't ever really know how to say his name. We call him T-Dubs in our house, but we do. We call him T-Dubs.
That's a crazy name.
He just did such a great job with that movie, and such a great job with the humor in it. And I cannot wait for Love, God, and Thunder, because he's doing that, and he's going to do an excellent job with that too. It's good stuff. But Thor Ragnarok is definitely my number 2 movie, and it almost goes to.
One more until we're doing the next one.
It's almost up there with number one. It's that good, but it's slightly below number one. But before we get into my number one, I wanted to do a couple honorable mentions. And this one I struggled with putting on the list because it's not really MCU, and it's not a live action. It is a cartoon. But this one is Into the SpiderVerse. It is honestly my favorite Spider-Man movie, like, ever. I like the MCU version of Spider-Man and everything like that, but Into the SpiderVerse, it's just fantastic. Do you remember me taking you to that one?
Only the part where all the Spider-Mans got together.
Yes. If you haven't seen it, it's so good. It's different Spider-Mans from different timelines, and it kind of follows the whole, like, multi-universe thing that I think the MCU is going to start exploring. So if you want to learn a little bit more about multi-universes, watch that one. And it's just really good. Nicolas Cage is a Spider-Man. Chris Pine is a Spider-Man. Agatha? Can't remember her name. I know she's Doc Ock.
I don't know who's Spider-Girl.
I don't remember who Spider-Girl's voice is, but they're all really good. It introduces Miles Morales, and it's a really good movie. So my second honorable mention is Captain America Civil War. Great movie. Great kind of superhero against superhero type thing. I do like Zemo as a villain. Like it had good elements, but one thing that's keeping it off the list: Marvel. It was not a Captain America movie. Iron Man was in it more than Captain America was in it. It wasn't a Captain America movie. And that's what really bothers me. They used the third installment of Captain America more as an Avenger movie than it was a Captain America movie. Just bugged me. It bugged me. So, if it would have been under a different name, not Captain America, it probably would have made the list, but it didn't because of the name. But that's it for the rant. For now, let's get into my number one movie. And speaking of Captain... Number one. Speaking of Captain America, it's my very favorite, and it's Captain America Winter Soldier.
And there's Captain in the background and other superheroes,
yep.
So you already know that Captain's my mom's favorite superhero.
Yes, Captain is my favorite superhero, but Winter Soldier is definitely my favorite MCU movie, like, out of all of them. I love the soundtrack to it. I say soundtrack. I love the music, the score, not really soundtrack, the score to the film. Really, it was who were the directors? I know the directors that did Winter Soldier started doing the Avengers movies afterwards because they did such a great job with the last two Captain America movies, and it's just the score to it. The little nods here and there, Bucky coming back as Winter Soldier. It was just so good. Like the fight scenes, like the choreography fight scenes, just amazing. Like, I can watch them, like, train for that. I can watch the film. It just, like, it brings out the absolute nerd in me. Like, just that film in general. You get a little bit more of a Captain America story, and a little bit more, like, you see their friendship, like, where Bucky offers to help take care of Cap and stuff like that. And you see Peggy. Is that Peggy, or is that... You do see Peggy. Yeah. You do, I think. I'm gonna look that up. I'm confusing them. And we're back. I had to Google it and make sure I was correct on which movie it is. I was pretty sure you saw older Alzheimer Peggy in Winter Soldier, and you do. You see her funeral in the Civil War, and I just had to kind of go back and check that. But just that scene, like, oh, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking, and it's really good. And fun little fact. when Cap goes up and Nick Fury is in his apartment, he's actually listening to the song that's at the very end of Endgame. Like these people, like, long haul, like, had plans, and that little song Easter egg was definitely one of them, and it's just so good. It's so good. I love that movie. I can watch it anytime, anywhere. Do you think you have a favorite superhero movie?
I don't know what my favorite superhero is yet. Or the superhero movie.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below and let us know. We're not waving yet.
Oops.
Comment down below and let us know which MCU, or even Marvel in general, because there are non-MCU movies that are Marvel. Which Marvel movie is your favorite movie? But that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again real soon. Bye. Now you wave.